Hello everyone, Merry Christmas. I wanted to show you today a Claude plugin I have been building for Redpanda Connect, and I hope it would make your life so much easier. So this is Redpanda Connect plugin you can actually use in the Claude Code and Claude Desktop. So if you have Claude Code, what you need to do is to point a new marketplace to the Redpanda Connect GitHub repository, like that. And then you need to install the plugin from that repository. So the plugin has 3 skills and 3 commands to run those skills. So the first one is search, that allows you to search for components using natural language, and it would provide more information about certain aspects based on the docs. The second one is like Bloblang authoring expert. So you basically can tell, write me Bloblang doing this or that, and it would do it, test it for you, and provide you with a working solution. And then there's finally the one that builds on top of the two other, the end-to-end pipeline creation and debugging skill. So this one actually would clarify all the requirements, build a full pipeline, create required blobble, and create the pipeline itself according to your needs and test that. All right, so let's see what you can do with that. So I have here some sample sessions I have been doing. So let's start with the simple one, the search. So let's say I have this search comment, those are technically called slash comments. So I'm calling this with stream processing with AI and LM. So then it goes to load the skill actually, and then it follows the skill implementation. So we have pretty robust system for finding components and finding their properties, required fields, and so on. I'll spare you the details of the implementations. I think we can discuss that as a very interesting topic. But all in all, in the end, you're left with a report showing you what it thinks is relevant. So for that instance, we have OpenAI chat completion with all the required configurations, common optional fields. You have minimal examples. So links to the docs. It is worth noting that this is actually version aware. So if you have a different version, it would give you different results. Right. So you also have Olama chat, mentioned embeddings and Bedrock. All right. Let's jump to the Bloblang authoring. So yes, maybe with that I would be able to write Bloblang myself. So if you run the command without any prompt, it would show you what it can do, and then you can start your session. Right, group objects by category field. Here's a sample input. I have expected output. And then again, it tries to figure out what types of functions and methods there are. It has best practices baked in, and it's pretty fast to come at a solution. Now, what if some items have no category tag? All right, so yeah, that's a valid question. So it has not been supported. It has 3 ideas what to do next. I want to go with second option, so I won't have uncategorized item. Then tries to run the script. It doesn't work. Fixes itself. Goes down, and then you have full script working. Okay, so good luck writing that. I mean, yeah, it's not too difficult, I think, but still. And yes, it is fully tested thing. Now, the most complete thing is obviously building the pipeline. So here I want to build a pipeline that enriches events with cache, lookup, and API calls. So we'll have Kafka as input, then would have Redis cache for user lookup, and then we have enrichment with external HTTP API call, and then we would write this enriched thingy to S3. This is really complicated, so I'll just go pretty fast. So one thing to know is like it is actually using the other skills as like delegates work to them. So the other skills would tell like which components to use, right? So we have this Redpanda, Redis, and a bunch of processors we should be using. Now, right, so it then creates the pipeline scaffolding and tries to lint it. And fixes all the linting errors. And then when it's like the bulk of it's working, it uses the Bloblang authoring skill to actually write the Bloblang side of things to join the results. All right. So now we have this pipeline. The pipeline is linting again, and then it tries to run that. Let's quickly go down. So it would basically try to run that with like a modified version with standard input and standard output to validate. You have this pipeline test that is not using Kafka, but is using standard input to validate the pipeline working, the routing of messages, and the Bloblang and so on. But that's not the end. So if you take a look, so this is like Bloblang demo basic. So it created the pipeline. So here's the like pipeline that is created. It also would provide you with like testing instructions, going into details like what to do next. This is like a fully working pipeline. But what you can also do is you can push that to do even more than that. So here in this pipeline demo, not the basic one, I have asked it to create a Dockerized environment with Minio as S3, Redpanda running in a container, and Redis running in a container, and to write a mock HTTP server or service in Go. And it'll create like a full package for me. So we have a make file that like orchestrates all of that. We have the production grade tested pipeline. So here it's not only tested like with standard input and standard out. It's like it's testing the full thing from Brill Redpanda to Brill S3 by Minio. And what I want to show you is this. So we have like it's completely vibe coded. So we have this test here. The test is spinning up the containers. It's writing stuff to Redis, and then it's running the pipeline. The pipeline runs for like 15 seconds, and then it inspects the files in Minio. Right, so here we are. I think that's awesome progress. I'm actually looking forward to integrating that into everybody using Connect. So our glorious customer support and the customers themselves, and maybe we can even integrate that into the Redpanda UI. All right, so that's it. If you want to have more details, I can provide more details. Basically, again, Merry Christmas, everyone. Enjoy.